Laugh it loud in 9.99 seconds. Lawyer parrot. A man walks into a pet store and sees a parrot with a sign that says, "Talks like a lawyer." The man buys the parrot and takes it home. He tries to get it to talk like a lawyer, but it just squawks and says nothing. Frustrated, the man takes the parrot back to the pet store and demands his money back. The owner says, "Did you try asking him a question?" The man says, "No, why?" The owner says, "Lawyers never answer a question directly." A monkey on the shoulder. A man walks into a bar with a monkey on his shoulder. The bartender says, "Hey, we don't allow pets in here." The man replies, "This isn't a pet, he's my business partner." The bartender is curious and asks, "What kind of business do you have?" The man replies, "Circus." The bartender asks, "What does he do?" The man says, "He's a tightrope walker." The bartender is skeptical and says, "I don't believe you." "Prove it." The man puts the monkey on the bar and takes out a tightrope. The monkey starts walking the tightrope back and forth, doing flips and tricks. The bartender is amazed and says, "That's incredible. You should take him to Las Vegas and make a fortune." The man replies, "Why? Do you think he can sing?" And the horse cried. A man walks into a bar and sees a sign that says, "Free drinks for the person who can make the horse laugh." The man goes outside and whispers something in the horse's ear. The horse starts laughing so hard, it falls over. The man walks back into the bar and gets his free drinks. 2 weeks later, the man walks back into the bar and sees a sign that says, "Free drinks for the person who can make the horse cry." The man goes outside and whispers something in the horse's ear. The horse starts crying uncontrollably. The bartender is amazed and asks, "What did you say to him?" The man replies, "I told him my manhood was bigger than his." A man consider himself as a moth. A man goes to a doctor and says, "Doc, you got to help me. I think I'm a moth." The doctor gets puzzled. The doctor says, "You don't need a doctor, you need a psychiatrist." The man replies, "I know, but I was passing by, and I saw your light on and got attracted." Doctor faints. I bark every time the doorbell rings. A man goes to a doctor and says, "Doc, you got to help me. I think I'm a dog." The doctor says, "That's ridiculous, what makes you think that?" The man replies, "Well, every time someone rings the doorbell, I bark." The doctor says, That is strange. Let me examine you." After a thorough examination, the doctor says, "I think I have a solution. I'm going to give you a prescription for some dog food." The man says, "Dog food? Will that help?" The doctor replies, "No, but it will make you stop licking yourself." Pain in the eye while drinking coffee. A man goes to the doctor and says, "Doctor, I have a problem. Every time I drink coffee, I get a sharp pain in my eye." The doctor examines him and says, "I've never heard of this before. Can you show me what happens?" The man takes a sip of his coffee and immediately screams in pain. The doctor looks closely and sees a spoon sticking out of the man's eye. The doctor says, "Well, there's your problem. You're supposed to take the spoon out of the cup before you drink your coffee. You better go to eye doctor to check your vision." A multilingual parrot. A man walks into a pet store and sees a parrot with a sign that says, "This parrot can speak 5 languages." Impressed, the man asks the parrot, "Can you really speak 5 languages?" The parrot replies, "Yes, I can speak English, Spanish, French, German, and Italian." The man then asks, "What's your favorite language?" The parrot replies, "I don't know, I'm bilingual.
Laugh it loud and wide. Laughter is the best medicine. This channel is non-political and non-religious. It does not follow any ideology. Our aim is to have stress bursters daily so that you are cheerful and happy. The images used are free images available on internet.